Lighting is always a challenge. Hello, everyone. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh, now we're blue. Now we are orange. Hello, my dears. Thank you for joining me on another day. Thank you if you were one of the ones that reached out to me today. I'm pausing just to sense what to share today. I feel that what we are creating is so powerful, and we have not the fullness of understanding of what this really means to cooperate and collaborate by sustaining and building, if you like, a field of consciousness. So I am consciousness, you are consciousness. Everything around you, any living form is a consciousness. A rock is a consciousness. We talk about this, right? And then we can create, because we are creators. We can create more consciousness. And we can create consciousness by doing what we're doing in this, allowing ourselves to be fully present with the being that we are, holding the highest frequency and meeting each other. So I think by now I've spoken well over a month about the power of knowing thyself and the self, knowing thyself and the power of really understanding and really recognizing our own frequency, so that if you are out of frequency, it will feel immediately that something is not right. A bit like you have a car and you've driven it for years, and you are so attuned to this car that when you are driving, if anything goes wrong, you pick it up, you feel it, you sense the way it's driving, or you hear something going on. So this is why I've been talking about super sensory perception, so that we become so fully aware and so fully oh, I can't speak today, and so fully in tune with the being that you are, the truth of your soul. That frequency cannot be interfered with and cannot confuse you. That is the truth of who you are. So getting in tune with yourself and knowing when you're out of tune with yourself, and then getting back in that 0 point, into that harmony space. Very important. And what I really want to say today is how powerful it is for us to be doing this together. Together we are so powerful, and so much in our history has been about disrupting this frequency alignment of groups and group souls. I feel that groups of people have come together for different purposes, but they weren't coming together necessarily for aligning frequency. And here we are in this new evolutionary phase, becoming so fully sensory and super aware of our own frequency that we can now vibrate out the truth of who we are, and therefore magnetize our frequency match. So yes, of course, the first thing that may come to mind is a partner, is magnetizing a frequency match partner. But more than that, beyond than that, is magnifying your soul group, because it is in this, sacred geometry group form that we begin to build these fields of consciousness. So as I was saying, we can, as a consciousness, create more consciousness, and this really is no difference to being that powerful that you can create land and, I want to say, galaxies by spiraling out the frequency that you are and then becoming the toroidal field. So everything is spinning out from you, from the truth of who you are, and then it returns back to you, because this is physics. I may not be explaining it as well as a scientist or a physicist can, but I'm sure if you are reaching this point, you understand what I'm saying. And so by becoming this Taurus, we always are this Taurus, but when we're in the portal, we are the portal. So know thyself, know thy frequency, be in the center of your own portal so that you can magnetize all things onto yourself. And checking the time. And I did that today. I am human like you, and I have faults and flaws. And the moment of what was going on in my life today made me feel so alone and somewhat desperate of having to make something happen out of the ethers, and how on earth was I gonna do this? And I reached out to all of you, and so many responded, and I feel that this is no difference to me, having understood that if I could be in the center of myself and really find that stillness, not try to find a solution from the chaos, but being in the center of the storm, it's not easy, I know, but there is a response. The field of consciousness is conscious, and it's creating more consciousness. We as consciousness, creating more consciousness, can also magnetize the consciousness, as well as all I want to say all needful things, all things that are necessary for the next step. And if you know my story today, read it or listen to my little video I made on my page on Facebook, then you will know more. So bottom line is, we are creating consciousness fields that are tuned to more consciousness fields that are part of the totality of the unified field. So I become a vortex for unified self. Then I magnetize soul frequency matches and almost resolution or solutions back into this present moment. I keep doing this because this is how I feel it. It's the field of energy is reacting, is kind of doing this. And I'm sorry if I don't have the words, but it is about presence, and it is about togetherness. So I could not have done what happened today by myself. So coming together in the field of consciousness, even if it is for half a minute, we are creating a powerful vortex, a powerful portal for more creation to come into being. And for that, I am so grateful. Thank you for your presence, and thank you for your commitment to yourself and to each other and to whatever comes next in the evolution of humanity. Thank you for being the one to come forward and do this. So let's go into the field. Thank you all. Finn says thank you as well. So much love. See you tomorrow.